Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome into Misha TV as we are getting set for the Class 2 semifinals as we've got the Lady Indians of St. Vincent taking on the Greyhounds of Clayton. A rematch of last year's Class 2 state championship in which Clayton won 1-0. They will look to see if they can get back to the state championship and win back-to-back titles. St. Vincent going to see if they can get there and get their sweet revenge here this afternoon. As we get ready to turn things over to our PA announcer as we get set to meet the teams for today, our starting lineups, and the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem. This special arrangement of our national anthem was commissioned in honor of the Missouri State High School Activities Association Centennial Celebration. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet today's participants. First, the Lady Indians of St. Vincent. They come into today's game with a record of 20-2. The Lady Indians are coached by Corey Barnes and assisted by Austin Roth. Let's meet the reserve players for the Lady Indians. Number 1, Anna Bolin. Number 3, Haley Christensen. Number 7, Emma Moore. Number 9, Taylor Sleister. And number 21, Olivia Winkler.
I'm gonna go talk to that guy real quick, okay?
And now the starters for the Lady Indians. Starting at goal, number 35, Chloe House. Number 2, Aubrey Emmendorfer. Number 4, Sadie Sissel. Number 6, Morgan Schnurbush. Number 10, Tessa Staggs. Number 11, Sloan Wibbenmeyer.
You put it away. Going up.
Number 22, Emery Amschler. Number 23, Jada Barber. Number 25, Grace Sheneman. Number 31, Lana Adams. And number 34, Riley Robinson. The Lady Indians of St. Vincent. And now for the Greyhounds of Clayton. They come into today's game with a record of 12 wins and 9 losses. The Greyhounds are coached by Paul Holscher and Dan Dorsey. Let's meet the reserve players for the Greyhounds. Number 0, Ava Shu. Number 8, Maggie Sisson. Number 11, Ella Kalachek. Number 11, Danielle Angelisis. Number 13, Anna Adoye. Number 14, Rhea Bat. Number 19, Maxine Bahasa. Now let's meet the starters for the Greyhounds. Number 1, Regan Sparks. Number 5, Vivian Cisna. Number 6, Caitlin Ryder. Number 7, Lucy Melander. Number 13, Anna Andoye. Number 14, Rhea Bat. Number 15, Camille Matlock. Number 17, Kira Wigglesworth. Number 20, Grace Bauer. Number 21, Carly Hebner. And number 22, Izzy Prattle. The Greyhounds of Clayton High School.
Well, we're getting set for this semifinal matchup. Should be a fun one here today. Tanner Hendrickson here with you as we've got the Clayton Greyhounds in their blue uniforms today, as they'll be taking on St. Vincent, who is in the white with the blue shorts. When you take a look at how many times these teams have been here, the Clayton Greyhounds, it's their third Final Four appearance. As I said earlier, the 2 times they've been here, they have been crowned champions. Last year, they won the title, and they also won their second championship back in 2023. Last time St. Vincent Lady Indians were crowned champs was 2018, when they won back-to-back in 2017 and 2018. Also were crowned champs back in 2009. It is the 8th Final Four appearance for St. Vincent Lady Indians. It's a rematch of last year's state championship game, in which Clayton was victorious 1-0. This year they are 12-9 on the season. They were able to bounce back after just winning 3 of their first 10 games to start the season. They've been trying to look for a goalkeeper, and Reagan Sparks is the one that they ended up settling in on, as she is a volleyball player by trade. She has stepped up and stepped into the role as goalkeeper this season. The senior has a 1.52 goals against average, just 1 shutout this season in 17 games. Her counterpart today will be Chloe House, a freshman goalkeeper, has cleared in 20 games this season, .94 goals against average, and had 11 shutouts in the regular season. And what should be a fun matchup here this afternoon. James O'Sullivan is my producer. We're getting ready for the opening kickoff here. Winner of this will advance to the state championship game tomorrow. And we'll take on the winner of our next game at 5 o'clock between Springfield Catholic and Pleasant Hill. So Clayton looks like they will be the one to start with the ball here at midfield, as they will be going from left to right on your screen. As standing over top of it, Vivian Cisna. As she kicks it off, and we're underway. 80 minutes to try and determine who is going to be going to the state championship game tomorrow. It's going to be won by Clayton as they send it to the near side. Out of play it rolls. And it's going to be a throw-in now for St. Vincent. Lady Indians, a pretty young squad. 6 freshmen on the roster. Makes up the most of any class on their roster here in the state championship tournament. As a free kick is awarded here to Clayton. They will launch it forward here. Fought for, now it's gathered, played into the box. Nobody there, and the keeper will call for it, as House is one that calls, and we'll get to it. Keep an eye. Lena Adams, 64 goals in the regular season. She is a commit to Missouri, and she is someone that Clayton's going to try and stop. That ball is bobbled inside the box, and Clayton will have to just clear it out towards that corner flag on the far side, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Lady Indians. Adams, first team All-State last season. Commit to play her college soccer at University of Missouri. Nice sliding challenge as it's fought for on the sideline there. Rolls out of play, and a throw-in coming up here. Ball trickles in towards the middle. Nice step-up challenge, and a foul will be called. So that foul goes, I believe, against Adams. So free kick here for Clayton. Settle down middle of the field and launch forward. And it goes over the head on the near side, deflected out of play off of Clayton. It's going to be a throw in here for St. Vincent. St. Vincent, a high-powered offense, 5.7 goals per game so far this season. They're allowing less than 1 goal a contest. So it gets added out of play. It'll be a throw in again. Thrown in by St. Vincent into the middle of the field, trying to cut back towards the middle. Good defense there by Clayton as they cut it off, and it rolls here towards the far side. Gets played back, Stags the defender with it, gives it right back to her teammate by the far sideline there. This challenge won by Clayton originally, fought for, and it'll trickle out of play, and it'll be a throw-in for St. Vincent. Thrown towards the end line, near the corner flag. Looking to find a way to get this ball played into the box. Laid off, but Clayton will intercept. They'll try and come down the far side now. With it, looking for a way to counterattack here. To try to switch fields. Clayton is a possession-oriented team as a foul will be called here, and it's going to be a free kick for St. Vincent. Key for Clayton today. They want to hold possession, and they also want to play through the midfield with Prado. She's the one that kind of dictates them from the midfield. Helps generate their offense, so that's something to keep an eye on for Clayton and Blue here this afternoon. This ball roll all the way to the keeper. It'll be picked up and grabbed by Sparks. Sparks will punt it towards the near side. Clayton just lets that one bounce out of play. Throw-in coming up there on the sideline. In the middle of the field. Nice nifty move here with a potential shot towards goal. And it's going to be knocked down and it's going to be grabbed by Sparks. First good opportunity we've seen so far here in the early going of our contest. So it gets played, tried to play it down the sideline there, but it got cut off. Clayton will keep possession for a moment. Pinballs to the middle of the field and gets played forward. St. Vincent with it, coming here to the near side. Trying to hold possession. Who'd that go off of last? And they're going to award a throw in here to St. Vincent. Clayton can't believe it. They thought it should have belonged to them. Myers, one who throws it in. Good challenge there on the far side, and it's going to win possession back here for Clayton. 6 minutes gone here in half number one. That trickles out of play. Be another throw-in coming up here. Vincent flicks it down the far side. This ball gets played towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Nobody on the receiving end, though, for St. Vincent, as Clayton's going to knock it around a little bit. Trying to shield off the defender there. So possession's fought forward in the middle of the field, and a foul is going to go against Clayton. So free kick here in a dangerous spot. See if St. Vincent sends some bodies forward into the box to try and play this in. Riley Robinson's the one, center back. One of the catalysts on that back line. Been in the center back position since she was a true freshman. Now in her senior campaign, ready to play this one into the box. Kind of chunked the ground on that one, so she didn't get that one as far into the box as she wanted to. Clayton with a chance to potentially have a quick counterattack here. Trying to win possession of the ball. Now they play it forward, but it's going to trickle out of play. Right idea there. from Prattle, who was trying to get that ball played out wide to a teammate who was making a run. Just had a little too much on it. So far in the early going, St. Vincent has had more of the possession, but haven't been able to generate anything off of it. Although now it's going to be turned over by Clayton. Oh, rough challenge there. A foul will go against Clayton. And not sure who that is that's down, but she got clipped from behind on that challenge from her own teammate. And is a little shaken up. And they're going to stop the clock here with 32:57 to go. Have an idea of who that is down. I'll be able to pass it along to you. She was away from that challenge. She was coming in late for a challenge, and then when the players collided and fell down, got kind of clipped from behind the knee there. She's going to signal to the bench that she needs subbed out. See who Clayton brings on here.
I doubt someone plays the ball around here.
Entering the contest, number 1, Anna Bolin.
St. Vincent also makes a sub. Anna Bolin comes in.
Entering number 19, Maxine Bahasa.
And Maxine Bahasa is the other one that checks in here for Clayton. Hopefully whoever that was that came out is going to be okay. But here's an opportunity on a free kick here. It's running up. This is going to be hit, and it's going to be drilled right off of the wall. Still loose inside towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Shot with the left got blocked. It's still loose inside the 18. And now it pinballs out of play, and it's going to be our first corner kick of the afternoon, and it belongs to St. Vincent. And I believe that is Grace Gentleman that's going to take that corner kick here. She has 12 assists on the season. Got to be first two here on this corner kick. This ball gets played in towards the near side, and it goes in. They score! On the corner kick, it deflected off the gloves of Sparks, the keeper, and it's 1-0 St. Vincent. Don't believe anybody touched it. I believe this goal is going to belong to Gentleman, the junior, 4th of the season. So we take a look at the replay now. And it just got punched in by the keeper, so it'll be Gentleman's goal.
No, if I had zoomed any further.
With 32:16 to go in the first half. Gentleman unassisted, 1-0 St. Vincent, and we'll see how Clayton responds after falling behind 1-0.
Re-entering for Clayton, number 15, Camille Matlock.
Camille Matlock checks back in for Clayton. She must have been the one that was shaken up on that play, I believe, from earlier. As this ball is being volleyed around a couple of times before Clayton gets it cleared a little bit towards the near side. This will be heel flicked out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for St. Vincent. Playing it back to midfield. Looking to go out wide now. Ball trickles out of play and remain with St. Vincent, the Lady Indians. Trying to get back to the state championship game for the first time since 2018.
Re-entering for St. Vincent, number 4,
Sissel checks back in for St. Vincent, along with Olivia Winkler. This ball's bouncing into the box, coming off the line, and coming to grab it there is Sparks. Sparks, who punched in that first goal. Again, like I said off at the top, right before we kicked off, Sparks is a natural volleyball player. Stepped up, though, big for her school and Clayton to take over the goalkeeper role. Thrown in towards the middle of the field. Clayton trying to get this ball back. As two players collide. It gets played back. Now tried to volley it towards the box. It's bouncing around. Popped up in the air off the left foot. Coming off the line. Nice catch there by Sparks. Ball's just pinballing around. Having a tough time settling it at times. Have both sides. It gets deflected forward. Clayton will intercept, though. Nice job to come and win that challenge. So that was won by Pronto over there to get it. Now they come here wide. Melander with it. As it gets volleyed up here towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Cutting it off. Good defense here from St. Vincent as Robinson cuts it off. Her pass towards the far end line. Trickles out of play. It went off of Clayton last. I believe that deflected off Bat's foot. So it'll be a throw-in for St. Vincent. This throw gets volleyed back up in the air, out of play. Well, St. Vincent, head coach Carrie Barnes was a junior when the soccer program started at St. Vincent back in 1999. She's hoping to win a state title with her former program. Tough challenge there on the far side, but a clean challenge that wins the ball back for Clayton. Has good job defensively. And now here comes Clayton with possession. This is more of the way they want to play. They want to play more possession-oriented, but now a miscommunication is going to lead to a turnover in the middle of the field. That gets taken away. Played out wide. Racing forward on the near side. Just can't get to it in time. Sissel gave a great effort for it, but couldn't keep that ball in play, so it'll be a throw-in for the Greyhounds. Thrown in, three bodies collide. Bodies go everywhere, and a foul will be called. It's going to go against Clayton. That's the third foul already committed by Clayton. So free kicks coming up here. Good chance for St. Vincent to play this into the box. They're going to send numbers towards the edge of the 18-yard box. This ball's going to be launched in. Good first to it there. Bounces off the head of a Clayton defender, but out of play, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up. Well, we saw what happened the first time St. Vincent had a corner. They were able to score from the corner flag. We'll see if they do that again, knowing that the goalkeeper is a natural volleyball player for the Greyhounds. I believe it's Gentleman that's going to play this in again. Low line drive cross, takes a deflection, and deflects out of play. Went off for the Greyhounds, so third corner coming up here for St. Vincent. So another corner kick coming up here. Ready to play it in. High bending ball towards the back post this time, and it just skips under the foot of its intended target. Not a bad ball played towards that back post, just couldn't connect. They were trying to hit on the back post there, Winkler. Emsler checks back into the game for St. Vincent. St. Vincent plays a 4-5-1 formation. Beat Westminster Christian in the quarterfinals, 1-0 to get to the Final Four here. Worldwide Technology Soccer Park. As Clayton trying to go for a quick attack here. As they launch it forward, deflects, stays in bounds here near the sideline, and eventually goes out. It'll be a throw-in for St. Vincent. As it gets thrown in. Another throw in here for the Lady Indians. They're looking for a ball here. They're going to make substitutions while they get this throw in ready. So we'll see who checks in for both sides. Clayton's making two changes as well.
Substitution for St. Vincent, number 7, Emma Moore.
Emma Moore's the one that checks in for St. Vincent.
Checking in for Clayton, number 8, Maggie Sisson.
Sisson checks in along with Bahasa. That's the changes for the Greyhounds. Back underway as the throw-in. Clayton gets possession of it now near the middle of the field. Nifty dribbles into the middle here as Bauer's the one that has it and lays it off. Now here come the Greyhounds. It's bringing it ahead. They finally got some possession and some numbers here, trying to play it towards the corner, and it got deflected by St. Vincent, and then a heavy touch goes out of play off of Clayton, and it's going to be a throw-in here for St. Vincent. See if Clayton tries to kind of bring some pressure forward here, get into a little bit of a press, see if they can force some turnovers. Instead, St. Vincent wins it here. They're going to play this forward. This is a dangerous ball coming off the line to grab it, though, is Sparks. It carries just enough into her 18-yard box to be able to pick that up. Ball chipped up over the top, missed its intended target. So they're trying to go to Wibbemeyer there in the middle. If it wasn't for Adams' 64 goals, we'd talk more about Wibbenmeyer's 22 goals that she had this season as a freshman. Nice 1-2 combo that St. Vincent can turn to try and capture this Class 2 state championship. Play in the middle, dangerous area, and Clayton's going to get the intercept now. As the Greyhounds bring it ahead. Nice cut to the left foot now as it's brought inside the 18-yard box. As it's bat with it, nice sliding challenge as it's won by the captain. As Robinson slides that one out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in here for Clayton. And there's a ball that's too close to the corner flag, so they're going to reset this throw in here. That's the one to throw it in. She's got Bahasa with here. Thrown towards the middle, but it's going to be taken away as Amschler's the one that steps in front and gets the intercept. Taken back now, played towards the middle. No one there for St. Vincent, though. Clayton will get possession back, and they'll try to swing it out wide. Carrying ahead, Bauer. Bauer tries and plays the ball in the 18-yard box, takes a deflection, and then cleared away by Robinson. She got a big swing on it with that right foot. Cleared out of danger. Clayton looks like maybe they're starting to get some momentum going here, finding a rhythm into this contest. Chip forward, nice settle there with the right foot by Winkler. She gets cut off by the Clayton defense. Oh, heavy touch there, big collision. And the second player coming in for the Greyhounds wins it for him, trying to get around that last defender. Cut off, tipped it, it's still in play near that sideline. Trying to win possession back is Clayton, and it'll trickle out of play by the corner flag, but it will be a throw-in. I believe that's Wigglesworth that's coming up to throw this in for Clayton. Thrown in short. Ball going to be played into the box. Dangerous ball coming off the line, though. Nice catch by House. Great read by House. Clayton had a runner on the back post there. That goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in right around midfield. Clayton with it in the middle of the field now. Trying to shield off the defender. Cisno with it. Oh, nice move there. Getting around two defenders. Nifty footwork as it's brought ahead in the middle of the field now. Good carry here. Tried to play it through, but maybe got deflected or kicked the ground. That was a nice run, though, by Sisson for Clayton. As they keep possession, quick throw in here. Bahasa's the one that has it. Getting some good minutes off the players off the bench is Clayton so far in this one as we're about at the halfway mark. Heavy challenge, and a foul is going to be called. Slow to get up as foul goes against, I believe that was Matlock that committed that foul. We'll have a hydration break here in this one. 21-13 to go. It is a hot one here in early June. in the St. Louis area. 85 degrees. The nice breeze feels like it's 89. Robinson's the one that plays this free kick. And first to it is Clayton as they win possession here, middle of the field. Prattle with it, lays it off. That allows Clayton to get some more numbers forward. Play it through towards the middle. Heavy touch. Clayton late to it. Who'd that go off of last? Heavy collision in the middle of the field. They're going to say it belongs to St. Vincent. And that will send us, two subs coming on. 20:40 to go.
And number 25, Grace Gentleman.
It's not? Wow, that's surprising.
Grace Gentleman's one of the two subs that checks back in. Is throwing this in. Bolin. Trying to play it down the line, and good job to keep that in, as that is Schnurbush that has it, played into the box, but it's going to be grabbed by Sparks. So it's too close to the keeper as she'll pick it up. Right about at the halfway mark here of the first half. 1-0 St. Vincent. Grace Gentleman scores the lone goal, 4th of the season on a corner kick. Clayton wins the ball back. Going towards the middle. Clayton going to play this one forward. Going towards the corner flag. They'll race after it. And it deflects off of Clayton last as it goes off of Prattle, and that will send us to our hydration break with 19:31 to go here in half number 1. Again, our score is 1-0. And with that, we'll step aside. 1-0, St. Vincent leads it over Clayton here in the Class 2 semifinals.
You kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes! For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one, make it to Annika Holtorf.
Hare hurries around the right edge, bursts past everybody and scores. Logan kills his dribble now, finds a cutter, and there's a two-handed slam. Third in Vienna, a 1-0 winner in the Class 1 state title game. You kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes! For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one, make it to Annika Holtorf.
Back with you here on Misha TV. Tanner Hendrickson with you. James O'Sullivan, my producer. 1-0 St. Vincent leads it. 19:31 to go here in half number 1. As it should be their throw-in, I believe, over by the corner flag on the near side. Grace Gentleman, the lone goal scorer in this one, scored on a corner kick. She scored from the corner flag. It's thrown in. Clayton trying to press there, trap the ball near the corner. They'll win possession back before they lost it quickly again. And now here comes St. Vincent trying to break out quickly. Nice step-up challenge there, won by the Greyhounds. So they get possession now. Looking to play it into the middle of the field. Now here comes Clayton with some numbers. They leave it off towards the edge of the 18. Shot goes wide and rolls right towards us here in the broadcast booth. Good opportunity for Clayton, but not able to put it on target. That was Prado that just couldn't bend that one towards goal. Wrapped the foot around it a little too much. So sub comes in for St. Vincent. They bring back on Sissel. Goal kick coming up here. That's going to just bounce out of play, so no one even got a piece of it, so it's going to be a throw-in here for Clayton on the far side of your screen. Headed back out of play, another throw-in coming up for the Greyhounds.
True, yeah.
As I mentioned, Clayton started the year winning just 3 of their first 10 games, and part of that was because they started the season using the sweeper-keeper strategy until injuries kind of took over, and then they settled on Sparks to be in between the pipes for them, as another foul is called against Clayton here. So free kick coming up. Robinson's one that will take it. Haven't said Adams' names much. He's the one that St. Vincent's been trying to find a way to get going. Clayton doing a good job of slowing her down so far here in this one. So that goes out wide, and it'll go out of play. It'll be a throw-in here for the Greyhounds. It's a rematch of the Class 2 state championship game from a year ago when Clayton won 1-0. Clayton trying to play a through ball ahead here. Good defense, though. Is that getting a piece of it, though? First was Barber, but Clayton will keep possession and launch it towards the sideline. And that goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for Clayton as St. Vincent knocks it out. Greyhounds tried to cross that, but it got blocked, and it's taken away by St. Vincent. Tried to play a through ball ahead. Took a deflection there off the head of Wibbenmeyer. Bringing it across. Clayton will just clear this one out of danger. Out of play to the far side. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for St. Vincent. Bolin will come up to take the throw. Lady Indians 20-2 on the season. Trying to finish the year at 22-2. Be crowned state champions. For the first time in 8 years. This ball's popped up. It's towards the edge of the 18-yard box. Bouncing around, trying to find a way to settle this. It gets poked up in the air. Big challenge there by Clayton, who's going to end up with possession of it. And it'll be the Greyhounds that get to it first. St. Vincent, though, will clear back out wide. Try to get around the last defender. Good defensive stand there, though, by the Greyhounds, as getting a piece of that was Bat that knocked it out of play. She doesn't get that. Schoonerbusch would have been on the run down the sideline. Nifty move there as it's brought ahead now, as this is Bahasa with it, playing it down the line, hoping to connect with a teammate. And that looked like it went out of play. And it did, and they're going to say it's a Clayton throw. A bit of the late call there from the officials. But it's a throw in here for the Greyhounds. Prado's the one that will throw it in, and that bounced up, hit the elbow there, so that'll be a handball called. Ball took a heavier hop than Sisson was expecting, and it'll be free kick here for St. Vincent, as Robinson will be the one to take it. She's got the captain armband around her left arm. Officials ready to go inside. 15 minutes to go here in half number 1. Free kick ends up going right off the quad there of Bahasa. She couldn't keep possession of it, though. Throw in here for Clayton. Oh, the field heavy challenge there, won though by Adams. Great play. Now she lofts it up over the top as she connects with Wibbenmeyer. Wibbenmeyer gets slowed down, now cuts back towards the middle, throws this towards a teammate that was making a run to the edge of the 18, but it gets headed away by Clayton and cleared from danger. Ball played through. This is going to have a little too much on it, as that will trickle out of play, and it'll be a goal kick coming up here for St. Vincent. They keep trying to go over the top to Prattle. They can't seem to find a connection with Prattle on those runs. She's been playing up at the top of this formation here for Clayton. Greyhounds play a 4-3-3. And a mishit there off the foot of Bolin. It's going to be a throw in here for Clayton as they go quickly. Drifting back to find it back. Middle of the field, they're going to try and swing it now. Try to get ahead on that, but it just goes over the head of Bauer. It'll be taken back by St. Vincent. Mendolfer the one with it, but loses it as it's taken back by Clayton. Nifty move to get around the edge, trying to find a way to play this ball into the box. Shot on, but hit it right at the keeper to house as the save is made. All alone was Prattle, but she couldn't put it past the keeper. She hit it right to her. That's the best opportunity Clayton's had in this half to try and find an equalizer. And put a little star on that one with 13 minutes to go here in half number one. Clayton's definitely got the momentum now here over the last 10 minutes. Got off to a bit of a slow start, but looks like they're starting to find their footing. Got it now here on the outside. Tried a little give and go, but it gets taken away as it was stolen by Bolin. Trying to win it back are the Greyhounds. Spins back to the middle of the field. Played towards the center dot there. Loose, grabbing the shirt. That'll be an easy foul as that will go against Sisson that was grabbing the jersey there of Adams. And a free kick coming up here for St. Vincent. Was grabbing the jersey of Gentleman there. Robinson's the one that's going to take this free kick as it's just past the midfield line there. Robinson spins this one towards the 18-yard box, deflects off of a head in the 18, rolling towards the end line. Clayton's going to play it, though, so they must have believed it was off of them last. Didn't want to allow another corner, and it'll be a throw-in, but first a sub is coming on. As they're going to bring on Olivia Winkler. Coach Barnes has told us one thing that not talked enough about with her squad was their defense. And the defense for St. Vincent's been excellent so far here in half number one, outside allowing the one scoring chance. But Clayton's defense has been just as good. St. Vincent plays it towards the middle. Heavy touch. This one's going to be played towards goal. It's going to trickle out, and it's going to be a goal kick. Didn't get a lot on that. Not sure if that was meant to be a shot or not. It'll be a goal kick coming up here for Clayton. That was Gentleman trying to get that one towards target, the goal scorer. Staggs checked back in for St. Vincent before that goal kick was launched forward. Gentleman got a piece of it. It comes back out wide. Bahasa with it. Bahasa's been very good here on this outside winger position. Tries to chip it towards middle with the left foot, but it's won back by St. Vincent. Clayton says, let's try the other side of the field as they come closer here to the near side as it's being carried forward with plenty of space. Here come the Greyhounds as they've got numbers. Tried to play it towards the middle of the field, but good job defensively as getting a piece of that was Amschler. She cut off the pass to the middle, but Clayton will keep possession for the time being. Chip it down the line. Nice little deflection over the top. Tried to play that over herself and get back to it there. But that defense for St. Vincent's been all over them. That was a nifty chance by Bauer. The far sideline here, double teamed was Schnurbush. Knows how to play, throwing around midfield. 9 minutes to go here in half number 1. Tanner Hendrickson here with you on Misha TV as it's being brought ahead middle of the field. Meyer's got plenty of space and lays it off. Chipped forward. On the corner of the 18-yard box, tried to step on top of the ball and stop it. Tried to pull it back there, but couldn't, and Clayton will take advantage of that little mishap, and they'll win possession back. Don't do much with this. They play it out of play. It's going to be a throw-in on the near side, but subs are coming back in for both sides. Cisna comes in. And Melander checks back in as well. Throwing on the near side. Throw it towards the middle of the field. Sliding challenge there, and a foul is going to be called. So foul goes against the Greyhounds. And boy, this will be in a dangerous spot. Chance for St. Vincent. They could put this towards goal, or they could probably play this towards the back post. Looks like Adams is going to be the one to take this. 64 goals on the season to commit to Missouri. With her big right foot, she could put this one towards goal. You're seeing Clayton's going to load up with 5 players on the wall to try and protect that near side post. Will Adams go for goal, or is she going to play it to a teammate? Runs up on it, fires this one, and it just sails high over the crossbar. Got a good look towards the goal, but shot it high. A missed opportunity for St. Vincent. Just their second shot of the half. Goal kick here for the Greyhounds. St. Vincent gets to it first there on the goal kick, and they'll play it out wide. As they connect with Moore, trying to get around the defender there, but got a piece of it. Subs coming back in. I believe that is Bolin that checks back in for St. Vincent. It was Bolin that came in. Juggling it around. Adams tried to get by the last defender, and a foul is going to be called. They're going to stop the clock, and do we have our first caution? We do. So a yellow card handed out to the Clayton defender. So yellow to the Greyhounds 21 as it's Hebner that picks up the yellow. It's going to be another free kick for St. Vincent. Got 7 fouls against Clayton here in this half.
Yellow card, Clayton number 21, Carly Hebner.
This one's going to be shot towards goal, and it drills off the crossbar and sails out of play. Christensen was the one who took that free kick and nearly scored from distance as it hit off the corner of the crossbar and stays out. St. Vincent is suddenly starting to get the momentum back, and part of that is because fouls are being committed left and right by Clayton. They're the first 2 on this goal kick. Ball in the box, coming off the line, and coming to grab it is Sparks. Knocked out of play off the shin guard of St. Vincent. Here on the near side, it'll be a throw-in coming up for Clayton. thrown in, going towards the middle of the field, bringing it ahead with some space now, as here come the Greyhounds. The defender comes in last second, still maintaining possession. Ball tried to play into the box, but it got deflected away, and it'll be taken by St. Vincent. Bowers had a couple of good runs in this first half for Clayton. She just had another one there as they get possession back. They play it out wide. One touch, Clayton keeps possession of it. Towards the middle, they're trying to connect there to the foot of Prattle. Clayton maintains possession. Back and forth, this first half is gone. And that one's going to spin out of play on the far side. Throw coming up for St. Vincent. Got shots 3-2 in favor of St. Vincent here. Both teams have only put one on target. And Clayton wins this 50-50 ball near the middle of the field for just a time being before it comes back. Clayton trying to become back-to-back state champions. Got their hands full here, down by one. Against the opponent that they played in last year's contest, finished second in St. Vincent. Another throw in for the Greyhounds. And before that throw, we're going to have a sub coming on for Clayton. Yeah, they're bringing on Ebner, who got cautioned. Of course, in high school soccer, when you get a yellow card, have to come off the field. So she came off for just a couple minutes and checks back in. Good crowd on hand here this afternoon. So all four class semifinals are going on today before state championships tomorrow and third place contest. Miss hit here, and it's going to be taken back by St. Vincent. They're going to go for a quick counter. Then it got deflected away. They'll play it out wide, running towards the far sideline here. Kept in for a split second, trying to get around the defender is Moore. Moore trying to win that back for St. Vincent. Clayton doing a good job of shielding off before kicking it out of play, and a throw-in coming up. Another substitution. That was good defense. That was Bat that's kind of playing in that left back spot. That's done a good job here in the first half. St. Vincent's had no luck going around the outside on either side of the field. 3:20 to go in half number one. Thrown in towards the edge of the box as it gets passed forward. Shot attempt, and that one may have been partially blocked. Spins out, but they're going to say it's going to be a goal kick. So it did not go off of Clayton like I thought from our angle back here on the opposite side of the field. See if someone's got a late first half goal in them. Your side goes out of play, and it will be throw in for Clayton. And it's going to be taken away. St. Vincent with it. Cut towards the middle of the field as they carry it forward, trying to get to the right foot. Good defense there. And a foul will actually go against St. Vincent. Foul is called, 2:19 to go. I think they got that foul on Adams. Q Adams nearly took it away. Clayton keeps possession as they one-touch it to the far side. Lander has it. Going towards the middle of the field. No one there, though, on the receiving end of that pass, but they keep possession of it. Tried to go back to her, but it's going to be intercepted. Staggs with the defense. Played it to the middle, but nobody was there, and Clayton regains possession with 1:45 to go in the half. Played towards the middle of the field. Prattle with it. Gives it up. Here comes Clayton. They've got some numbers forward on this attack if they can keep possession. Tried to kick that towards the middle. Kind of whiffed on by Lander, but Clayton had it for a second. Trying to win it back there was Bauer, but couldn't get possession back for Clayton. And they will get it back, but they have to go all the way back to the back line. Ellsworth is the one that had it there, loses it. Now making a run down the near side as here comes St. Vincent. Nifty cut towards the middle now. So here come the Lady Inns, played into the box. Played back towards the center, trying to get a shot away, but it gets blocked. Nice recovery defensively by Clayton. As it was a great defensive play. And now Clayton trying to come ahead here with 50 seconds to go in the half. Deflecting around before it is grabbed by the left back. Deoe is the one that made that defensive play on that last stand, as this one's going to roll all the way through. Coming off the line is the keeper. Getting to it is Sparks. 30 seconds to go here in half number one. She kicks this one towards the middle of the field. So punting it around with 20 seconds to go here. Clayton with it. Can they build one more attack? 10 seconds to go as the countdown is going to start. And it'll get knocked out of play by St. Vincent, and that should bring us to the end of the first half here. And a tightly contested game. We will go to the halftime break with a 1-0 score in favor of St. Vincent, as they got a goal from Grace Gentleman, her 4th goal of the season. It came on a corner kick where she played it into the box. The goalkeeper, Sparks, went to punch it away, but punched it into her own net. And St. Vincent is just 40 minutes away from advancing to the Class II state championship. 1-0 our score as we step aside here on Misha TV. Tanner Hendricks and James O'Sullivan with you. We'll have the second half for you here in just about 10 minutes.
Missouri State High School Activities Association is celebrating 100 years of student activity excellence. Since 1926, Misha has championed student athletes, musicians, scholars, and performers across the state. Now in our centennial year, we're honoring a century of unforgettable moments, teamwork, and tradition. Visit misha.org/centennial to explore our history, relive iconic moments, and join the celebration. Show Me 100, celebrating a century of champions.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Kaufman with Misha, here with our corporate partners.
Michael Chitwood with Courage to Report.
Well, we're excited to have you. A lot of people know what Courage to Report is. For those that do not, what is it?
So Courage to Report is the Missouri School Violence Prevention Tip Line. We work with all K-12 schools, public, private, and charter, and just provide a confidential way to report school safety concerns or violence.
So who can report to Courage to Report?
So anyone who has a concern for school safety can make a tip with our system. We can be reached by phone, text, web, and also through our mobile app.
What if somebody wants to add information after a tip is submitted?
You'll receive a unique tip ID and password that you can use to log in later, that you can add in additional information that you might have not had originally, such as videos or PDF files. So once we receive it, we disseminate it to local law enforcement as well as school administration, and they work together to conduct the investigation.
Thanks to Michael from Courage to Report. Enjoy the championship.
Hayward, the drive, swatted into the bench.
Chasing shadows, gone with the wind. One look at me, but fear in their skin. Every step you take, you risk it all. Oh, you risk it all. Don't climb the hill if you scared to fall. Can't be tamed like a bronco coming through the smoke. A dark horse on the road. I'll ride the lightning, chasing the storm.
By 2 with the ball. Oh! Elevation for Lincoln Goodwin. The jackhammer throwdown.
Where the wild things roam. Run through the wall to be free. Open plain as far as I can see. No, you can't break me. No, you can't break me. I'll ride the lightning, chasing the storm. The sound of thunder.
She takes off, goes to the wing, crossover dribble, step back, long distance, three and go!
Want a closer look at how high school activities are run in Missouri? The Misha All Access podcast gives you a behind-the-scenes pass into the decisions, stories, and people shaping school activities. From eligibility and rule changes to event plannings, postseason insights, it's everything Misha, straight from the source. Whether you're a coach, educator, student, or fan, tune in and stay informed. Search the Misha All Access podcast on your favorite podcast platform today.
Role models matter now more than ever, and you have the power to be one. When you show good sportsmanship at high school events, you set an example of character, respect, and integrity. Good sports help preserve the tradition of high school athletics and build community pride. So lead by example and be a good sport. This message is brought to you by your friends at Misha's Student Advisory Committee.
Attention all former athletes and sports fans. It's time to get back in the game. Become an official. It's a great part-time income and you get back in the game. Start today by finding out how. Contact the Misha office by calling 573-875-4880 or visiting misha.org.
Are you kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes!
For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one. Make it to Annika Holtorf.
Whether it's balls and strikes, fouls or flags, game officials play a vital role in high school sports. These men and women work hard to ensure fairness and integrity. No one gets every call right, but every official deserves respect. So as you enjoy today's game, be a positive example and respect the officials. This message is brought to you by your friends at the Missouri State High School Activities Association Student Advisory Committee.
You kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes!
For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one. Make it to Annika Holtorf.
Audio Jungle.
hair. Hurries around the right edge. Burst past everybody and scores. Logan kills his dribble now. Finds a cutter, and there's a two-handed slam.
Third in Vienna, a 1-0 winner in the Class 1 state title game.
We're getting ready to start half number 2 here. 1-0 is our score in favor of St. Vincent as the Lady Indians lead it 1-0 as they got a goal in with about 8 minutes into that first half on a corner kick as it was scored by Grace Gentleman, who sent the ball into the box from the corner. It got punched into the net from Sparks, the goalkeeper of Clayton, and that's where we stand at the half. 1-0's our score. Shots fairly even in that half. 4 shots for St. Vincent. They only put 1 on target. It was on the corner kick that went in. Shots for Clayton, 2 shots, 1 of them on target, and they had a golden opportunity. Ball got played into the box with about 15 minutes to go in that half, and Bauer was all alone and just couldn't put it in the goal. It was just basically her and the goalie from between the penalty spot and the 6-yard box, and she couldn't put it past the keeper. Hit it right to the goalkeeper's chest and house, and that was the only opportunity for Clayton in that first half. One thing they're going to have to clean up is the fouls. They've given a couple of quality opportunities on free kicks to St. Vincent. They committed 7 fouls in that first half compared to just 1 committed by the Lady Indians. As we're about ready to kick off half number 2, 40 minutes away from getting to the Class 2 state championship is St. Vincent. Clayton's going to see if they can find an equalizer and force overtime, or maybe find a way to get 2 in this half and advance to back-to-back state championship games. St. Vincent starts with it here in half number 2. Tanner Hendrickson here with you. James O'Sullivan's my producer. So that will roll out a play, and it will be a throw-in coming up here quickly for Clayton. Bat will be the one that throws it in. Bat had a very good first half for Clayton in her backer spot. She was all over the place, cutting any attacks coming down the sideline, and she'll have another throw-in opportunity here from around midfield. So there is wind that is blowing consistently. It's blowing from right to left on your screen. Trying for a quick counterattack here, but it'll be flushed out by Clayton. St. Vincent will get possession of it, though, as it's being brought ahead in the midfield. Getting around one defender, trying to bring it across now. And they'll play it out wide, but it takes deflection, rolls out a play. And it'll be a throw in here for St. Vincent. You can hear the wind really howling in my headset. A couple spot showers in the area. 50-50 ball will be won by Clayton as it's cleared away for a time being in the middle of the field. Chip towards the edge of the box. Oh, just whiffed on that, though, did Amschler. She would have had the ball, but deflected away from her. And in towards the edge of the 18. Clearance attempt got blocked. It'll be punted away now by the Clayton goalkeeper. Sparks sends it forward. Headed straight down. 4 players in the area for that ball. It'll end up onto the foot here of St. Vincent. St. Vincent bringing it ahead. Wibbenmeyer with it, lays it off, and offsides is the call. It's just a step off was Schoonerbusch. She was maybe just a step off there. Otherwise, that was the right play to lay that off on that run coming down the far side. Kick one, and now it's brought ahead by Clayton. Nifty move to get it to the right foot as Bauer brings it. Bauer towards goal and hit her again right to the goalkeeper House, who will make the clean save. Second shot been put on frame by the Greyhounds. Nice ball played in the middle. They're going to play this one forward. The goalkeeper's coming off as Sparks, and she'll get it cleared away for just a moment. Back on the foot of Adams. Adams, who handles it so well, but this time she's going to be cut off and the ball's taken away. Good defense played by the Greyhounds as they'll look to counter quickly here. As it's Prado that's got it. Has to stop and turn around and look for some support behind her as it'll be forced all the way back towards the back line. Play to the middle of the field. Nice pass there as they switch sides. Stumbling over it for a split second, but keeping possession. Bauer with it. Bauer going for goal again. The shot took a deflection. Still loose near the edge of the 18-yard box before getting punted high into the sky by St. Vincent. Out of play to the near side. Be a throw-in coming up here for the Greyhounds. Rolls to the middle, and he'll be taken away by Adams. Into the middle, nearly lost it, but Clayton will get possession back. Good defensive half for Hebner. She is playing on a yellow, so she does have to be careful. As they play it out wide as it goes to the foot of Bat. Bat with some space, but dribbles it out of play. Never really got full control of that pass. That'll be a St. Vincent throw-in from the far side. Winner of this advances to the Class 2 state championship game, which will be 4 o'clock tomorrow. Winner will get the winner between Springfield Catholic and Pleasant Hill, which we'll have coming up next. And they're going to tell Clayton to come back it up for this throw-in, as Bat was trying to edge her way forward. Bringing it ahead now, that pass. Nice job, challenge there, middle of the field, as that was won cleanly by St. Vincent. They'll clear this out of play on the near side. It'll be a throw-in over there by the corner flag. Throwing this in, it'll be Melander. Correction, it'll be a corner kick. They'll play it short. First corner for Clayton. Pass got deflected, and we'll roll out a play, and it'll be a second corner kick coming up here. Lander went short that time. We'll see if she does that again or if they have her played into the box herself. She's going to have a teammate out there with her again like she did on the last one. And now she will clear out, and Prado will be the one that will take this corner. Wait for a ball to get out of play. Ball played in, it bounces into the box, gets cleared away, but it's still not out of danger. They play it back to where it came from. Tried to one-touch that into the box, but was kind of falling away from it. And it comes back towards Prado, who's over there towards the corner flag. Middle of the field. St. Vincent will try and get it cleared away. The clearance got blocked by Clayton for a second, but now a chance for a quick counter attack, but it'll be taken right back by the Greyhounds. Out wide to Bat, but Bat's going to lose it. It's going to be taken away, and now here comes St. Vincent on a quick counter attack. Trying to cut to the middle of the field. Good defense. Played over the top. Nobody there, though, and Clayton will be able to settle it down. Wigglesworth is the one that has it. Good challenge there, middle of the field. That was Adams, believe, that got a piece of that. It'll be played in the box by Clayton. Still pinballing around inside the 18-yard box, trying to get to the middle. Two defenders there for St. Vincent, and they'll clear it away from dangers. It rolls all the way to midfield. Wibbenmeyer with it. Wibbenmeyer's going to the far side. Turning and looking to go out wide as they get it here to the near side. Trying to get around a defender. As I believe this is Moore that's got it. Bringing it ahead. Tried to cross that. It went off the end of her toe. Goes out of play, and it will be a goal kick. It was a good run by Emma Moore down the sideline. But when she went to crunch that ball in, it rolled a little bit too far away from her and goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah. Okay, just making sure. No, you're good. You're chilling. You're not in the way.
Will stay in play. Clayton will get possession of it, though. It's taken away and shot up the sideline. Wigglesworth is the one that's going to bring it ahead for Clayton. Defender does a nice job to recover and get to her, and it stays in play, and it comes back to the foot of Moore. Moore trying to go to the middle of the field, deflects to her, and she tries to play it. She had a teammate there, Wibbenmeyer. Wibbenmeyer, though, couldn't get to it to the middle of the field. Kalachuk with it. Give and go as they go back to the middle. And Clayton likes to play more possession style, but they haven't had a ton of possession here today. When they have, it's been when they've generated their best chances. Through ball gets played in. Coming off the line, though, is going to be too far for its intended target. Schnurbush was the one that was making the run but couldn't get to it. Middle of the field. Clayton nearly lost it. Keeping possession, though. Sisno with it. Laying it off to her teammate. Nifty move, cutting back Bauer. Bauer has some space. Trying to get it to her right foot. Bauer's going to go for a goal. Shot attempt, and it rings off the post. I think got a piece of it, did House, and it stays out, and it'll go out of play. I believe House got a piece of that in between the pipes there and was able to punch it off the post to her left. Let's see on this replay. She did. Got a piece of it, and it deflects off the posts and out. Great save by the keeper. We have seen a couple of times today, Bauer has taken a lot of shots from distance, the 20-goal scorer. Thought she had her 21st to tie it. Plenty of room now here. Cutting it to the right foot, laying it off. Played back into the middle, trying to connect with Bauer there. Bauer with the shot attempt. The keeper made a save on it. That ball is still loose inside the 18-yard box. Shot attempt gets blocked. Pinballs around and eventually goes out of play for a corner kick. Clayton finding some momentum now. They got at least one shot off in that sequence. Corner coming up here for Clayton. This is a line drive cross into the box. Gets settled down, turn around, trying to get a shot away. It'll get punted away by the St. Vincent defense towards the middle of the field and force Clayton all the way back. Greyhounds have the momentum right now. They are starting to generate some offense. 2 shots here in about the last minute and a half. Goes out of play. There'll be a throw in here for the Greyhounds, led by their 2 head coaches, Paul Holscher and Dan Dorsey. Gets cleared away, coming back towards midfield. This will be launched forward. Goes off the head of one of the Greyhounds to the middle of the field. As they go out wide to the near side. Cutting back into the middle. That's where Clayton has found their success. They're starting to get more offense generated in the middle of the field, not from the outside. Looked like a bit of a two-handed shove there. The officials will let it go as incidental contact. But Clayton keeps it. Cutting back to the middle, spinning around with it. Nifty footwork here. That was laid off. That was, I believe, Sisson that had it there in the middle of the field. She gets it back now. Sisson with it, carrying it ahead. Looking for some help. Lay it off. Trying to play the ball through. It's on the edge of the 18-yard box. Clayton gets possession going down inside the 18. They're not going to call a foul, though, and it's going to be a throw-in. Some of the Greyhound fans wanted a penalty there, as the attacker was just inside the corner edge there of the 18-yard box. This ball gets crossed in. Nobody there, though, as it'll float to House, who will catch it cleanly. And House whiffs on that drop kick attempt. Now it's going to be chipped towards goal, and Clayton scores! A missed opportunity as the drop kick fell right to the foot of the Greyhounds, and they tie it up 1-1. As I believe it was scored, I believe it was Whiter that scored that goal to make it 1-1. As we take a look at the replay here, just whiffed on the drop kick. Nice one touch and chips the goalkeeper to make it even with 27:35 to go here in half number 2. So 1-1 our score, 5th goal of the year for Guider, and we are even at 1 apiece. Clayton with it in the middle of the field now after the goal. They try to go out wide, can't connect with it, and there'll be a throw in for St. Vincent. Clayton suddenly is now out shooting St. Vincent in this contest. So Guider's goal unassisted makes it 1-1.
52-25.
Good challenge there as it's won by Hebner. Hebner, who of course has to be careful. She has the lone yellow in this contest. That pass taken away by St. Vincent for a second. They couldn't keep that in. Trying to run down the far side was Amschler. Chipped up over the top and heavy touch there will go out of play and it'll be Clayton throwing. It's been all Greyhounds here in the first 14 minutes of half number 2. Bat will throw it in. Heavy touch goes out of play, though. Tried to quickly give it back to Bat. St. Vincent throwing now on the far side. Well, now Carrie Barnes and her squad and St. Vincent now have some adversity to face. See her and her assistant coach, Austin Roth, kind of talking things over, trying to figure out how to get some momentum back here in half number 2. Got it middle of the field. Clayton's doing a good job of getting a lot of pressure on the ball anytime St. Vincent gets a touch on it. This will roll out wide. Getting to it, stopping, slowing down. Bahasa with it. Bahasa tries for goal, takes a shot attempt, and misses wide to the left. 7th shot of the contest for Clayton. They've put 5 of them on target. Goal kick coming up here for St. Vincent. Boy, weird 2 goals that we've seen here in this one. The first one came on a corner kick that was missed by Sparks on a punch-out attempt, punched it into the net. And the second one was a drop kick that was whiffed on by House and put it right onto the foot of the Clayton attackers. This one's floated towards goal and floats wide. Another goal kick coming up. Both goal scorers. Less than 5 goals on the season coming into today. There's a couple of players in this one, like Adams with 64 goals. Bowers had a couple of looks with 20 goals. Sometimes to win a championship, it's the unexpected goal scorers that have to step up to help out the team because your top guys are going to always be marked by your opponents. That will roll out of play. Throw in for St. Vincent. Subs coming in.
Re-entering for the Lady Indians, number 25, Grace Gentleman.
Gentleman will check back in, the goal scorer for St. Vincent. Thrown in on the far side. That clearance attempt went off of Adams' head there. It looks like she's okay, though. Come out wide. Vincent hasn't generated any offense really here in the second half so far. Clayton's done a good job defensively. And once again they do, as that's a nice defensive play. Sisson's the one that forces that turnover, gets the steal. Potential numbers here for Clayton. Trying to get to this ball first, but it's going to roll all the way to the 18 where House is waiting for it. Clayton would have had potential breakaway if they were able to get to that ball first. Towards the middle. Coming out wide, no one there for the St. Vincent player. She'll get to it with ease. Tries to get around the last defender, but it gets poked out of play. Subs coming back in for St. Vincent. One of them coming on will be...
Re-entering for St. Vincent, number 6, Morgan Schnurbush.
Schnurbush is one of them.
11, Sloan Wibbenmeyer.
Wibbenmeyer the other. Sloan Wibbenmeyer, the 22 goal scorer. Hasn't had a lot of opportunities here today. Same with Adams. Those two combined for 80-plus goals this season, have been held pretty much in check by the Clayton defense so far. A lot of contact, foul will be called, as that will go against Christensen. Just the third foul committed today by St. Vincent. Free kick here for Clayton. This will be launched forward by Hebner. As Bauer trying to get to it, and the defense got a piece of a shot with the left foot. That's going to one hop towards goal, and that'll be an easy save. Ryder, who scored the game tire, was trying to go for another pretty goal there with the left foot. That's an easy save. Goes out of play, Clayton throw-in. St. Vincent is the first one to it on the throw-in, though. Middle of the field, though, they'll lose possession. Ellsworth will work it all the way back to the back line. Touch, Clayton keeps possession of it, though, as it's brought ahead with some time and space, laying it off, trying to connect with her teammate. Collision there towards the 18-yard box. Two players go down, and a foul was called. So foul goes against Clayton. Kick coming here when our official is ready, and St. Vincent sends it away. We're approaching the halfway mark here of half number 2. Clayton plays it towards the middle of the field. Bauer's got it. Bauer trying to get to that right foot. Gets laid off trying to get it to her teammate who's trying to get the edge, but St. Vincent will get it and bring it ahead now from the far side. St. Vincent's had no real control here in the second half, but now maybe they've got a run coming here. Play to the middle field. Nice defensive challenge there. Adeo was the one who was able to stop that first attack. Now here comes St. Vincent coming from the near side into the 18-yard box. Pressure on. Wibbenmeyer holding possession, though, for the Lady Indians and looking for some support. Bolin, late to join the party, has it. Sliding challenge, knocks it out of play, and will remain with St. Vincent. So they've got a throw in here. Right in front of their support section. Thrown in. Wibbenmeyer will knock it down. Plays it to the middle. Pass across. Shot attempt got blocked. Trying to get a good shot there was Jenneman with that right foot. Still not out of danger for Clayton yet as they poke it up into the air. It's in the middle of the field. St. Vincent trying to keep it in this area before Clayton can get it out of danger, but now they will. As Clayton's looking for a quick counter, it'll be forced all the way back to the keeper house. That comes to the far side, out of play right around midfield. And that will send us to the hydration break. 19 and a half minutes to go here in half number 2. Equalizer was scored as Guider ties it up, her 5th goal of the season. 1-1 between Clayton and St. Vincent here on Misha TV.
You kidding me? And the Norwood Pirates have their first ever state title.
Jackson, oh, it goes! For the first time in 9 years, the trophy goes back to Chesterfield.
One in this one. Make it to Annika Holtorf.
Hare hurries around the right edge, bursts past everybody and scores. Logan kills his dribble now, finds a cutter, and there's a two-handed slam.
Third and Vienna, a 1-0 winner in the Class 1 state title game.
1-1's our score with 19:28 to go here in half number 2. Grace Gentleman with the goal for St. Vincent in the first half, and then the goal scorer for Clayton here is Caitlin Glider. She scored her 5th goal of the year, 52-25 into this one, and that's where we stand. 1-1 with 19:28 to go. Winner of this advances to the Class 2 state championship game tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. They'll play the winner of our next contest between Springfield Catholic and Pleasant Hill. Tanner Hendrickson with you. James O'Sullivan's my producer. Throwing once we're ready to go here. So it'll be Clayton throwing it in. Bat is the one that's going to toss this into play. Some cloud cover comes over. And a bit of some wind has been blowing at times from right to left on your screen. Popped high into the air. Clayton trying to get possession of it as it comes to the middle of the field. Nice one touch there. Medeo's had a very good day from that center back spot for Clayton. Long shot towards goal, and they score from distance. It's Melander that scores her first goal of the season, and Clayton's on top 2-1 with 19:12 to go. As we take a look at the replay, just one touch on the left and a nice clean strike with the laces and goes over the top of house. And Clayton has flipped this game on its head. They lead it 2-1 from two of the unlikely goal scorers people may have been expecting coming into this one. Melander's first goal of the season for the senior comes at a great time, and now Clayton just has to hold on for 19 minutes. But St. Vincent might not be done, as they had a breakout opportunity there. Moore just couldn't get to it. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in for St. Vincent. St. Vincent trying to get some momentum back here. They were, in my opinion, the better team in that first half. Thrown in. They're trying to get it to Adams. Adams trying to see if she can do something. The Missouri commit. Getting it through her head. 4 players were on her. She plays it into the box. Nobody there, and Sparks will come off the line to get it. Clayton said, both head coaches, Paul Holscher and Dan Dorsey, said they've got to shut down the 60-goal scorer in Adams. And you saw right there when she had the ball, 4 defenders were on her that entire time. As this ball will be chipped up over the top, that's going to be offsides. Well, maybe not. The official's not going to call for offsides. He acknowledged his assistant referee on the side there. Heavy touch, it's taken away as it's Bauer now with it. Bauer with a shot from the 18. Save made by House, as she was able to make a nice save there going to the ground and made sure there was no rebound. Her drop kick, though, lands right on the foot of Sisson. Dumped off, played out wide now. Pat's the one that's got it. That was trying to play it in the middle. Didn't get there, but it comes right back to her. This will be chipped up into the 18-yard box. It bounces in, coming off the line and grabbing a contact. And a foul will be called, and I believe a yellow is going to be handed out here to Clayton. And another yellow card, a caution handed out to the Greyhounds. Second yellow they've had issued today.
Yellow card issued to number 22 for Clayton.
And that yellow goes to Prado. This is interesting for Clayton, as Izzy Prado is the one that they run the offense through. Coach told me before the game, and then she's out for a split second right now because she got that caution. So we'll see how quickly the Greyhounds get her back in. 17:05 to go. This is going to be launched going to the near side, trying to get it to Wibbenmeyer. Wibbenmeyer gets it past one defender, blaze it off into the middle, and a good defensive play cutting it off by Hebner. She gets taken down as a foul will go against Moore. But good defense there by Hebner, the junior, to cut off that pass. 16 and a half minutes to go. Clayton trying to get back to the state championship game, trying to win back-to-back state titles. Dumped off into the middle of the field. Cisno with it. Going to try and play it towards the corner. Bauer will race after it for Clayton, and it goes out of play, and it's going to be a goal. No, excuse me, it's going to be a corner kick, it looks like. Corner kick is coming up here for Clayton from the far side of the field. I believe that's Bahasa that's going to play this into the box from the far side. She'll swing it in. Nobody's over there. They're going to crowd the keeper. Ball played in. Good ball into the box. It's loose inside the 6, and it pinballs out. Goes out of play for a goal kick. Boy, dangerous opportunity there for Clayton, and if they could get one more, it would make things really tough on St. Vincent to come back in this one against a Clayton team that's very sound offensively. We've got about 15 minutes to go here. Clayton will win it back. Nice play. Cisno with it. Down the sideline, gets knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for Clayton. That's going to run up to take this. This is thrown in, trying to get to it, and a foul will be called. That'll go against the Greyhounds. So free kick coming up for the Lady Indians. Takes a deflection. Bauer will settle it down. Bauer will get through two. Bauer trying to get to a third there, but then had to get poked away. But possession remains with Clayton. Good off cut towards middle. Nice sliding challenge there. Lady Indians get it back. They just can't get any momentum going offensively. Every time they try to break out, Clayton will shut down the counterattack. Lander lays it off. Wigglesworth with it. She'll play it all the way back. Pat with it on the far side. To her teammate, but it's going to be taken away. Good defense played by St. Vincent, but Clayton once again, when they try to break out, the Greyhounds are there. St. Vincent under just constant pressure here in this second half. Laid back, and now they go back to the near side. Nice little give and go down the line. Will this stay in? It does. Clayton tries to cross it. Big challenge there, and it goes out of play, and it's going to be, I believe, free kick here, if I'm not mistaken, based on what the official signaled there. With 13 minutes to go, and it looks like a Clayton player is down, maybe cramping in this heat here today. And they'll stop the clock with 12:53 to go. So it looks like they're stretching out. Whoever that is down for Clayton by the corner flag. In the upper 80s today here in the St. Louis area. Got to stay hydrated, make sure you prevent from cramping up like this. And this is the thing you got to worry about when you get into the later stages of these games. I think they just signaled the trainer on. So the trainer's coming over to check out on the player who is down on the near side corner. 12:53 to go. Recap the scoring for you in this one. In the first half, St. Vincent was the one who got on the board first as Grace Jenneman scored her 4th goal of the season. That made it 1-0 in favor of St. Vincent. That was where we stood going into the halftime break. But didn't take long for Clayton to get on the board in half number 2 as Caitlin Glider was able to score her 5th goal of the year to tie it up 52-25 into this one, and then Lucy Melander scored the go-ahead goal. And that's where we stand, 2-1 our score with 12:53 to go. Continue to work on the down players. We take a look at first goal of today's contest here. As you see, that got punched in. They tried to clear it away. It got punched in by Sparks. That was goal number 1 of our contest. That made it 1-0 in favor of St. Vincent. And then this was the goal that tied it up. Just a drop kick that was whiffed on by House. And then a beautiful one-touch by Glider to score to even the game up at 1 apiece. And then the goal that right now would be the game winner that could be sending Clayton to the state championship game. Watch this beautiful one-touch with the left right into open space, and then a great shot there that was put in by Lucy Melander, and it was her first goal of the season. It's tough to see is that first goal like that. Hard to believe because that was such a great touch. That looked like a goal scorer's goal, as still cramping it looks like maybe on that far side of the field. Player down, 12:53 to go. 2-1 is our score. So they continue to work on the injured player. Once I know who it is, I'll pass it along. Clayton is the one that's been taking the shots as they're working on her on the outside part of the field there. Looks like they're going to play on, though. It is a free kick for Clayton, as you see. That's over there by the corner flag. Standing on it is for Clayton, Melander. So she's the one that looks like is going to play this into the box. Melander will chip this one in. It's a good ball going towards the back post. Gets headed away by St. Vincent, but it's not out of danger yet. So it's still inside the 18. Clayton with possession. First clearance attempt got blocked and rolls out a play for a corner kick. Corner kick coming up for the Greyhounds here. I think Bat was the one that was in the area there and tried to cross that in. Going to take this corner kick is Melander. Good ball played into the box towards the near post. Nice job, though, by House to come off the line, fight through the crowd, and win possession back. She'll punt this one away. Below the field, St. Vincent going out wide now. Heavy touch, a little bit of contact, foul will be called. That foul will go against Bat, and it's going to be a free kick for the Lady Indians. Inside 12 minutes to go. St. Vincent's going to have Riley Robinson, it looks like, play this forward. Pass across, got deflected. Clayton will keep it in as it gets punted up into the air. By Kolachek is the one that was able to get that for the Greyhounds. St. Vincent will try and play it forward, trying to get it up top here. Headed around. And knocked out of play. It'll be a throw in here for St. Vincent. Let's see if this allows them the chance to get some numbers forward here. Thrown in now, here they come. Adams with it, shot with the right foot, and she just sails it wide. Sent it just wide to the left of the keeper of Sparks. First really quality opportunity we've seen from Adams. She couldn't get it on target, though. Asa checks back in for Clayton. Clayton will just play this short on the goal kick. St. Vincent trying to keep possession on that near side. Goes out of play, it'll be their throw in here. Sub is coming on. St. Vincent will bring back on Sadie Sissel. The captain's on the St. Vincent team. Ball played in the box. Takes a deflection off of a Clayton defender who will keep it in play just to knock it out by the corner flag. Wanted to prevent that from going out for a corner. Good play by Nadeo that was there. AOA was one who made that play. Thrown in, and that was just thrown out of bounds. So it's going to be a goal kick coming up here for the Greyhounds. Inside 10 minutes to play here. It's coming back here, dangerous opportunity. Settling it down, Sissel trying to get it to Adams there on the one touch, but cleared away by the Greyhounds in Cisna. Now to play, it goes around midfield, throw in for St. Vincent. Clayton not only looking for their back-to-back championships here in the state finals, trying to be crowned champs for the third time in 4 years. Nice run down this near side as it's brought ahead, cutting into the middle, laying it off. Nice one-touch passing inside to the 18-yard box, and then it goes out of play as it was blocked out, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up for Clayton. And clock is stopped for some reason, and we're going to see a goalie change coming up here. It looks like head coach for St. Vincent's coming on for some reason as well. So the change in goal for Clayton. Ava Shu's going to come on now to try and close this out for the Greyhounds. And I think they pulled off one of the players for St. Vincent for blood, I believe.
Taking over goalkeeper Grace Bauer.
This ball gets played in. Dangerous ball for Clayton. Then it'll get knocked away. They said Grace Bauer's the one that's actually in the goalkeeper position. It goes out of play. Not sure if that's right or not. I believe that might be Ava Shu that's actually in goal. Fought for, kept, and then chipped up over the top. St. Vincent trying to get this out of danger here. Clayton with it, cutting across. So they lay it towards the corner flag there. Gets knocked out of play. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for the Greyhounds. Seven minutes to go here. Knocked out of play. Goes out of play. It'll be a goal kick coming up here, and we're going to see more subs coming back in. We'll see Robinson check back in for St. Vincent.
And number 34, Riley Robinson.
Clayton, if they could get one more goal here, it'd probably be the cherry on top. Be able to probably seal this one as we're inside 7 minutes to go. It goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in here. Throw-in for the Greyhounds. They throw it short. Far side of the field, knocked out of play by St. Vincent. Another throw-in coming up here. 6 minutes to go. Clayton getting it towards the edge of the box. This is going to be a shot attempt that was not a lot on it. A little roller towards the goalkeeper. Easy grab there by House. Running forward on the end line. That will be cleared away for a second here. Be a throw in for St. Vincent. Clayton with possession again. Possession for the Greyhounds has got to be about 70-30 or 80-20 here in this half. St. Vincent has not had a lot of quality looks here on this end of the field on the attack. That gets poked out of play. Here comes St. Vincent. That will roll out a play. It'll be a throw-in for the Lady Indians again. They're going to take it quickly. Be popped up into the air. DOA was able to knock that up. Flick towards the near side. Headed away as it goes off the head there of Hebner. Trying to settle it down. Adams flicks it up into the air, getting it towards her right foot. Gets around the defenders, trying to create some space. She has to lay it off instead, and then it gets cleared away for a split second. And it goes out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for St. Vincent here. Inside 5 minutes to go. It is Grace Bauer. Got confirmation. She is in goal right now for the Greyhounds. Trying to settle it down with some space. That ball's inside the 18-yard box. Adams trying to find it. Flick towards goal with the right foot there of Gentleman. It gets cleared away out of play around midfield. Throw in for St. Vincent. Clayton kicking it ahead now. Now they see if they go into kind of the stalling tactics, just trying to hang on to possession now. They don't need another goal. Goes out of play off of them. Throw in for St. Vincent as they've got to go quickly. They're trying to get revenge after losing the state title game last year to this Clayton squad. Adams with it. Adams, the 60-goal scorer, gets taken. Nails it high over the head of Bauer out of play. And it'll be a goal kick with 2:45 to go. Official just was talking with the Clayton players saying go quickly or I'm going to stop the clock. So they will play it forward to the ref's wishes, but it goes right to St. Vincent. They've got it middle of the field. Schnurbush couldn't get that one away as it gets deflected out towards the center of the field. St. Vincent just clears this out of play with about 2 minutes to go. Go in here for the Greyhounds. Kick towards the middle of the field. That's just going to roll all the way to the keeper and House. House will punt this forward. And nice move to let it go by, then get it, and now bring it ahead as with some speed. Here comes St. Vincent down the far side. Laid off in the box, shot towards goal. Bauer will dive to her left and make the save as she denies Schnurbush, who tried to put that on target with 1.5 minutes to go. Didn't get a lot on that shot. There's 1.5 minutes remaining before Clayton can go and try to defend their championship from last year. And then, oh boy, turned over here by St. Vincent. Played to the middle of the field. Clayton's just going to eat some time, maybe look for the one more goal to put this away. Inside the 18-yard box, the shot attempt got knocked out of play, and it's going to be a corner kick coming up here as it took a deflection off St. Vincent last, and with 1 minute to go, a corner kick here for Clayton, and they can just stall some time. .45 seconds remain. The corner for Clayton will be played in by Melander, who scored her first goal of the season, the game winner as things stand. Plays it into the box with 30 seconds to go. St. Vincent will head it away. 30 seconds remain, but St. Vincent maybe has an opportunity here, but it'll be punted forward by Clayton as this ball will drift out of play by the corner flag. It'll go out for a goal kick. 20 seconds remain. 15 seconds remain. Clayton, who was down 1-0 at the half, is 10 seconds away from getting back to the state championship game. They start the countdown. St. Vincent with 5 seconds at midfield have to put it towards goal. The clock will wind down to 0, and that will do it. The defending champions are back in the State 2 finals tomorrow afternoon as they come back from down 1-0 at the half to take down St. Vincent 2-1. Lucy Melander with her first goal of the season is the game winner, and Clayton is in the Class 2 state championship game.
Clayton will play in the Class 2 title game at 4 o'clock on Field 1.
So 2-1 is the final score in favor of Clayton, as they will play in the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 4 o'clock. Let's take a look at the game-winning goal from Lucy Melander. Beautiful touch with the left foot to the right, and then sailed it over the keeper of House. And St. Vincent suffers their third loss of the season and will now have to play in the third-place game tomorrow at 2:30. So Clayton looking to win their third title in the last 4 years, back in the state championship game. They await the winner of our next contest between Springfield Catholic and Pleasant Hill. And then, of course, the loser will be taking on St. Vincent in the third-place game at 2:30 tomorrow. For my producer, James O'Sullivan, I'm Tanner Hendrickson. We thank you for tuning in to this Misha TV telecast. Join us for the next game of the Class 2 semifinals coming up later on this afternoon.
Thank you for watching Misha.tv. This broadcast has been brought to you by the Missouri State High School Activities Association, powered by